Evening everyone. So what we are doing tonight, if you can see, we're doing a nice double fillet chicken burger with cheese. It's our first fillet here with cheese on the bottom, tomatoes, lettuce, more fillet here, more cheese, and then of course we're gonna use our Warriors barbecue sauce. Very nice sauce you can use in your kitchen for everything from a salad to a braai. Perfect for any occasion. But yeah, tonight's video is all about our chicken burgers, double fillet, double cheese chicken burgers. So let's start with our ingredients. So for the chicken burgers, what we're gonna do is, I've got here 5 nice big chicken breasts. We're not gonna use all of them. We're gonna see, because what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut them in half. So you're gonna have like a lekker nice big chicken fillet that's cut in half. Alright, fine. So we've got our chicken breast. Then I've got normal flour here that we're gonna use. Then I've got my cheese leaflets, if you want to call it that. Let's get to the herbs. I've got a teaspoon of Robinson's chicken spice. I've got 2 teaspoons of black pepper and lemon, also from Robinson's. Then I've got 2 teaspoons of salt, and I've got a nice big teaspoon of baking powder. And also on my burgers I'm gonna use tomatoes, I'm gonna use lettuce. In the dough that we're gonna make, we're gonna use a little bit of lemon juice, and we're gonna use crumbs. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you all of that, how to use it, and then of course as a dressing we're gonna use our Warriors barbecue sauce. 58 different herbs in this. A great sauce for your braai, for marinades, for burgers. If you want to do beef, pork, lamb, any type of meat you want to, you can also do this as a dressing for your salads. A very great sauce. So we can also use that in our burgers tonight. So what we want to do is you just want to cut it. You can see this is a thicker part and there's a thick part there. So you just want to cut it like that, so you get basically two even halves of the breast. You'll see all of them, they do that. Thick part, so in the middle, right through. There's your thick part there. Upside down, doesn't matter, cut it there. Last one, there's our thick part there. Cut it right through. So this is what we're going to start with. So first off, what we're going to do is we want to use this, and we just want to, it's a nice trick that my wife taught me, to use a piece of, what do you call this?
Cloth.
Piece of cloth underneath your chicken, so it doesn't make you don't make a lot of noise. So first we just want to beat it a bit, not too much. That is enough. So I'm just going to first do one of them, and we're quickly going to spice it. So let's get back to our spices. So here's our spices. Remember, we've got normal chicken spice, salt, black pepper and lemon. So we're just going to put that in there, everything together, and we're going to mix that nicely, make a nice mixed spice. Now you can play with this. I'm looking for a nice lemon and herb type of spice on our burgers tonight. So I'm just going to mix this all together nicely. And now all that you do is you're just going to rub this over the seasoning, just like that. We're going to turn it around, and we're going to add more. So I'm quickly going to do all of them, but this is the amount of seasoning you need. You can see all our fillets nicely spiced. This is all that you need. So what we're going to do next, I'm just going to take my baking powder and add it to my flour. There's a little bit of salt. It's about a teaspoon. I'm just going to add about a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm just going to mix this a bit. not too much. So this is our mixture. So what we're gonna do, I want you to look at this. Normally I add the lemon juice after I add my milk, but what I'm gonna do is I just want to show you what the lemon juice do to the mixture. You'll see it will start fizzing. You see the bubbles? It's fizzing. Okay, so that helps a lot with your basically the crumbing process of your you can do chicken, you could do crumb mushrooms, you could do anything with a little bit of dough. So this helps with your crumbing process. So I'm just going to mix that in quickly, and then I'm going to add milk, but you don't want to add too much milk because you don't want to your mixture mustn't be too liquidy. It must have like a stiff consistency. Just going to start adding. I've got 300 ml of milk. I'm just going to add about that much, and we're going to check it out. And that was my wife beating one of the children, being naughty.
Not the children. It was the cat.
So you can see the fizzy process here, making nice bubbles all over, and that is exactly what you need. Now I didn't add a lot of spice to my mixture tonight because we're adding spice to our fillets itself. So it's fizzing nicely. It's perfect. That's exactly what you need. It's exactly what you want. You can see the fizzy bubbles all over. That's only the lemon juice and the baking powder that does that. If you didn't add the 1 or the 2, you won't see that happening. So I'm just going to pour this in here quickly. Again, I'm just going to start with one fillet first, just to show you guys, then I'll do the rest and show you when we are done. The first thing you want to do is, here's the crumbs, so we're going to add the crumbs to the bottom, and as you can see I did use this before. It's fine, you can use your crumbs over and over what is not used. Just if you're done, you just take it, put it, dry it out, put it in the fridge, nothing can happen. There it goes, look at it, sticking nicely to that. Perfect. And we're gonna drop this in there, just let a little bit of it fall back, put it in there. And now we're gonna put a bit of crumbs over it. Perfect. Now you know for a fact it's covered both sides. Gonna take it out. So this is the first one. Just gonna place it there. We're quickly gonna do the rest, and then we'll show you what we do if you put it in the oil. First fillet. I'm just gonna drop it in the oil here. And see how many I can fit in here. Looks like I'm gonna do 3 of them. So leave it for about 2 minutes on the side, and as soon as I'm gonna leave it now for 2 minutes, and as soon as I flip it around, I'll show you again what it looks like. So just leave it for 2 minutes. So that was 2 minutes now. So just flip them around. So stick it in. Pretty as can be. All our crumbs are sticking nicely. That's exactly what you want. And let's leave it again for 2 minutes. Here we go. First 3, we'll take them out. So this is what we're going to do with our burger. First thing, we're going to add a bit of lettuce. Remember we said that we're going to use our Warriors barbecue sauce. A very nice sauce for basically anything you want to do. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit over our lettuce for a bit of flavor on the bottom. Not too much because it's not hot, but it's spicy. There's a lot of herbs. I'll take one piece of cheese. Maybe one I can loose. And this one we're going to put at the corner like that. And then we're going to take our first fillet. Nice and warm. We're going to place that on there. What I'm going to do is I want to add a little bit of sauce on the edges. This is just to make it sexy. Now I'm going to add a little bit of lettuce again, not too much. I add another piece of cheese over that. This time the corners to that side. Another fillet. Nicely done. Take my tomatoes. Now look at our tomatoes. There's a certain way we cut them. So this is supposed to be halves, but I use tomatoes from my own garden tonight. So it's real homemade, homegrown tomatoes. So you don't want to put full slices, because when you eat it's going to be difficult. Just going to spread it like that. And then we also going to do a little bit of dressing again. And we're going to add our barbecue sauce on top. Also drip down a bit, and in the center, not more than that. That's perfect. And we top it off, and there we go. Nice double fillet chicken burger, double cheese, perfectly made, crumbed to perfection. And have a nice evening.